Hey there, little adventurers! Ready for a magical story? Let's dive into the enchanting tale of the shoemaker and the elves. Once upon a time there was a humble shoemaker who worked very hard and was always honest. But no matter how hard he worked, he couldn't earn enough to live on. Finally, he had just enough leather to make one last pair of shoes. So he cut out the leather and planned to make the shoes the next day. With a clear conscience and a hopeful heart, he went to bed, leaving his worries to heaven. The next morning, after saying his prayers, he sat down to work. To his amazement, there stood a perfect pair of shoes on his table, already made. The craftsmanship was flawless, a true masterpiece. That very day, a customer came in and loved the shoes so much that he paid more than usual. With the money, the shoemaker bought enough leather to make 2 more pairs. He cut out the work, went to bed, and guess what? The next morning, the shoes were ready again. Day after day, night after night, the same miracle happened. The shoemaker cut out the leather in the evening, and by morning the shoes were done. Soon he became prosperous and well off again. One evening, around Christmas time, the shoemaker said to his wife, "I'd like to find out who's been helping us." She agreed, so they left a light burning and hid behind a curtain to watch. At midnight, in came little naked elves. They sat on the shoemaker's bench and started working on the leather, their tiny fingers moving quickly, stitching and tapping away. Before daybreak, the shoes were done, and the elves disappeared as quickly as they had come. The next day, the shoemaker's wife said, "These little elves have made us rich. We should thank them by making them some clothes." She made them shirts, coats, waistcoats, and little pants, while the shoemaker made tiny shoes. That evening, they placed the clothes and shoes on the table instead of the leather and hid again. At midnight, the elves came in, saw the clothes, and were overjoyed. They dressed up quickly, danced around the room, and then danced out of the door, never to be seen again. From that day on, the shoemaker and his wife lived happily ever after, their lives filled with joy and prosperity. And that, my friends, is the magical tale of the shoemaker and the elves. Remember, kindness and gratitude can lead to the most wonderful surprises. Thanks for joining me on this adventure.